across the South Coast, live from Solent University. You're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, welcome to Solent Sports News. It's Liu Chen with your 2 o'clock bulletin. In World Cup news, Ghana and South Korea is the match on stage right now. It is currently half-time, but we have our reporter Neil here in studio to give us an overview on the game thus far.
Hi, Leo. Very good afternoon. Yes, it's half-time in Doha at the Education City Stadium, and more importantly, Southampton FC player Mohamed Salisu opened the scoring for Ghana, taking in the 24th minute, and Ghana took the lead against South Korea. South Korea, though, were dominating possession throughout the first 30 minutes. Yet on the 34th minute, Mohamed Kudus extended Ghana's lead. Quite ironic to be said that, because a lot of pundits believe that South Korea were the better team because they dominated possession. They were quite good in the defense, but two mistakes and 2 shots on target for Ghana, which caused them 2 goals. Quite costly mistakes, but it'll be an intriguing second half underway, which will start. And do not forget, it's a must-win game for both sides.
Yeah, definitely. And we did have a match earlier, 3-3 draw between Cameroon and Serbia. But just to get your insight on the games coming up, of course, we have Brazil and Portugal in action later. Any preview into those games, Neil?
Yeah, definitely. Brazil face off against Switzerland at 4 p.m. British Standard Time. That's a big one. Obviously, Brazil are the favourites going into the tournament for a lot of people. And they showed just why in their first game with Richarlison, the hot man for Brazil right now. But yes, there's a big blow for Brazil. Remember, for match day 1, there's no Neymar, the poster boy of Brazilian football, which is a big blow, definitely. He is a threat, a big name on the team sheet. He will be missing. And Switzerland, well, they could be heading on. Remember, Switzerland did shock the current world champions France in the last year's Euro, so they cannot be taken lightly. Yes, Brazil do go in with a lot of confidence coming up after their good win and a very strong win in their last game. Many people believe that they were the strongest team on match day 1, seeing all the teams. Coming on to the next game, which we have later on at 7 p.m, we have Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo. All the talks about him. Not his football, but what's happening in his club life and club football life. I beg your pardon for that. All the talks around him. A good win for Portugal. He was on the scoring sheet, so positive signs for Portugal. But they are facing a very tough opponent, Uruguay. Remember, in the last World Cup, it was this very Uruguay side that knocked them out of the World Cup. So maybe a redemption for them. Both sides are high in confidence, but all the talks about Cavani and Ronaldo, 2 former teammates, coming up against each other.
Definitely. Thank you, Neil. And of course, tomorrow England as well have their last group stage game against Wales. Harry Kane is set to be playing in that game, according to Karen Kenny. She thinks that he should definitely be in there. The Saints women suffered defeat to Reading FC 3-0 in the Continental League Cup yesterday at St Mary's. It's the ladies' first loss in 5 games. Reporter Harry Smith spoke to Alice Griffith after the game.
Yeah, it was a tough day today. I think obviously we wanted something out of the game, but it is always good for us to test ourselves against better players. We want to be at that level ourselves, so we know where we've got to get to and we know we need to be better. We're just picking up points, keep trying to get results. You know, it didn't go away today, but we've got the league to focus on as well. Obviously London City is a big game coming up, so we're focusing on getting 3 points there.
And finally, in tennis news, Canada won the Davis Cup for the first time in 122 years. They defeated Australia in yesterday's final in Malaga. That's all from us now. I'll be back in an hour. Remember, you can keep up to date on our website, solentjournalism.co.uk.